Morning, you guys. It is almost towards the end of July, and I can't believe the summer is going by so fast. I'm so excited for cooler temperatures this fall. It has been so hot. It's been over 110 degrees here, so I'm so excited to see the temperatures drop a little bit. So let me show you guys what we got going on in our container garden, because there's a lot of exciting things. This is the east side of my house where I keep a lot of seedlings. I like to get things acclimated on the east side where they just get some morning sun. It's really a gentle sun before they get that hot blistering sun out in the container garden. So let me show you guys what we got going on the east side of our house. The Alternathera that we have here has been bulking up quite a bit. I will pinch these all like this, and it will branch out quite a bit here. You can stick these if you want to and propagate more. They are really easy to start cuttings of. I have a few slocias. I moved a lot of my slocias. These are just some stragglers I have over here. This is the pink kimono one, and they have grown so fast. I loved having these. These are peppers, and believe it or not, they have grown quite a bit. They are much slower to grow than the other guys, but I'm so excited to see these. These are the dwarf orange. It's a dwarf orange that only gets 6 inches tall. I'm so excited to see how these do for us. I've never grown an ornamental pepper before in the fall, so I'm excited to see how they do for us. This is a bronze sweet potato vine. I love planting these for fall color. These are just some extra succulents from a job. Dragon's Breath Celosia. I love this flower. It is so pretty for fall. This is a twisted orange coxcomb. I've never grown this particular variety before, but it's a dwarf branching coxcomb, which usually you don't find branching coxcomb. So I'm excited to see how that one does. And these are just seedlings for clients' houses for their container gardens. Celosias, peppers, more Alternathera. Gorgeous. This is the Celosia Intense. It has this purple wheat style bloom that is so stunning, but they also have really pretty leaves if you guys see it. We've had some bug damage on here, but look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I'll show you guys what the flowers look like in a second. We have some that are blooming. More pots. I need to cut back this Lysianthus pot. More of the Dragon's Breath Celosia. It has that really pretty, like, bronzy green red foliage. It's really gorgeous to hear. These are more Alternatheras and more twisted orange coxcombs. This is the main patio garden that gets full sun. We have lots of Lysianthus still blooming. This is the champagne. This is my favorite, and I think it's a fan favorite. Everyone loves this color. It's like a pinky blush color. It is so pretty. We have some Dragon's Breath Celosias there. We cut back these Lysianthus and we gave them some good fertilizer, and they're actually starting, as you can see, some of them are starting to pop out some new growth here. There's some down there and a bunch over here, so they should send out a nice second flush, which would be awesome. Some gorgeous pentas. These are a hummingbird and bee magnet. Butterflies too. They absolutely love this plant. It is so pretty and such a beautiful nectar plant. These are more of the kimono celosias on the stairstone planter. Let me take a little bit of a step back for that. Isn't that gorgeous? I cannot wait for these to bloom. Look at that. They're starting to bud up, as you can see, and they're just gonna get bigger and bigger. We have more Lysianthus back here. And as you guys know, I am a sucker for peony cages. I love peony cages, especially in containers. They fit the shape of the container perfectly, so they're great for growing cut flowers in containers. This is a green Lysianthus. It's more of like a sandy chartreuse color, which honestly I love. I'm here for it. Florists love this like lighter, more plushed out color. Some Gomphrena. I don't know why the purple one is not growing nearly as much as the others. And I found that to be the case on all of the plants. The purple just is not as vigorous as the white and then the pink. This is white, and then this is pink. It's a dwarf gnome Gomphrena. It's very white, but it's a very blushed out pink, which is pretty. Then these are the container gardens. Let's start out with the front. The front we have some dwarf coxcombs. And I want to show you guys, this was a succession planting. This was my first succession of coxcombs that I planted back in April, and they are clearly finished. And this was the succession I planted in late May. So I always recommend succession planting things that only bloom once, especially things like coxcombs and celotias. They do benefit from that because they will eventually not make it through the entire summer, especially if you live in a long growing season like we do here in Arizona. So we have the front row full of coxcombs. There's some really, really pretty ones, you guys. Look at that. Look at that. And these make great dried flowers too. I love using them as dried flowers. This one's a nice big one. This was just a mix, so there's some magenta, there's red, there's gold, there's orange. I don't think I would plant a mix again, but I do love them. The next layer we have is the vincas. This is a Kauai vinca. It's a Proven Winners Kauai vinca. It is one of my favorite vincas. This and then the Cascade is my favorite, but Kauai peppermint. We have some Kauai red in here. Kauai fuchsia, look at her. And I think we have one more. We have Kauai, oh, there's a blueberry. Kauai blueberry tucked in back here. Look how gorgeous that is. So we're growing 4 different kinds, and they just stay nice and compact, you guys. They're a perfect border flower, and I think it's great. I think I like the white the best, so I might grow up a lot of the peppermint next year and just do this whole entire row in peppermint. I think that'd be super gorgeous, super, super pretty. Going up from there is the angelonias, you guys. I can't believe these are blooming right now, and they're so freaking pretty. So pretty. I just love them. We have the blue. This is the angel face blue. It is the Proven Winners Angelonia. Look at that. That's gorgeous. We have the Archangel Cherry, a really gorgeous cherry color, which I think goes really well with the blue. And then we have the white. We don't have very many white ones, but this is the Angel Face White. So pretty. So, so pretty. They're like a snapdragon like flower. They have that tall flower, which is hard to find in the summer cottage garden. A lot of flowers like that do not like the heat. So the fact that Angelonias love the heat is a godsend. And then the back here we have a white, chroma white Lisianthus in this container. Gorgeous. And again, she's supported with these Peony cages. We can't forget the Mahogany Splendors hibiscus. It's a beautiful Japanese maple-esque leaf that does so well in containers. Honestly, like, they are thriving back there. They're in the mallow family, so they're related to cotton, roselle, hollyhocks, those type of things. And they do flower for us in a longer growing zone, typically in a late summer to winter. They make these gorgeous like blood orange red flowers. They're so pretty. And sometimes I've had them come back before in the garden. If we have mild winters where it's not too cold, they will come back. I don't like rely on them to come back. They are really easy to start from seeds, so I always start seeds every year. But they're so fun, and they're super fast growing. These were tiny little seedlings back in April, and they grew to these gorgeous bushes. This is the second potting bench, which has these gorgeous pink kimono celotias on them. They're gonna be so stunning. We just finished making a video about potting up these gorgeous dragon's breath celotias, and I can't wait to share that with you guys. These are so pretty. Even just the leaves are so pretty on these plants. I grow these every year for the fall. Now's a great time to plant celotias for fall color. They love the heat, and they come in so many pretty colors that, you know, work really great with the fall color palette. This is a dwarf celotia. It is a Cosmo celotia, and they make these dwarf like wheat style plumes that are so fun. They look like little like lipstick things, but I love growing these every year. It's a nice compact plant. It's probably only like 6 inches tall, and they bloom their little hearts out. And that wraps up our July container garden tour. Thanks for watching, you guys. There's so much fun stuff going on right now to get ready for the fall. We have a lot of planting projects. We have so much going on, and I can't wait to show you guys. Stay tuned and follow along to find out.